I want to speak to young pastors where church artisans is concerned. As a young pastor, do not force or expect church members who are artisans to work for the ministry for free. Don't force church members that are artisans to work for the church for free just because they are church members. Allow your church artisans to choose to work for the church for free. When we start to force people to work for the church for free, then we are forcing them against their will. I believe in service. I believe that artisans in our churches should allow the church to benefit from their craft, but is not by force for an artisan to work for the church for free. As a young pastor, do not have a record of engaging the artisans in your ministry without paying them. You must understand that everybody has a bill to pay. And when we force people to do things against their will, we are hurting their feelings. God does not force us against our will. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe, not everybody must believe. Please, dear young pastor, if there's a project in your ministry and you have members who can handle those projects, please do not force them to do it for free. And do not be bitter with a member who worked for the church and is demanding to be paid. We all don't see things with the same spectacle. When you engage the artisans in your ministry, please pay them their due wages. The Bible says a laborer is worthy of his wages. When you engage the artisans in your church, do not post-date their payment. Do not drag their payment. Pay them instantly. And as a matter of fact, do not embark on a project when you have no money on ground to foot the project. Most young pastors believe that members who are artisans owe the church free services. No. People should be happy when they are being called to work for their church because they will be paid their due wages. Don't be bitter over a member who has worked for the church and is demanding to be paid. Allow people do things out of their own will. Even when an artisan in your congregation is asking you not to pay, look for a way to pay. Don't allow anybody to work for you for free because they might use it against you and against the church. Many pastors have sent members who are artisans out of the church because they worked for the church and demanded to be paid. Members that are artisans deserve to be paid when they work for the church. So I want to encourage you to be careful how you engage church members who are artisans. If you are not ready to pay them, go look for people out there to get the job done. Yes, I believe that the church should benefit from the skills of the artisans in our congregation, but it is not something we should enforce. It's not something we should force them to do against their will. Let us pay people who work for us as a church. God knows how to bless his church. God bless you.